Welcome. If you're new here, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we'll be discussing today: man slap a girlfriend and then take him own 3 points, Craig plus 6 killed, gunmen caught, bus overturned with students, thief caught, and more. 4 people are in the hospital and 1 is dead following a gun attack at a shop in Germantown, St. James on Sunday night. The deceased has been identified as 21-year-old Jarrett Leslie, otherwise called Ush, of Blackwood in Germantown. Those in the hospital are in serious but stable condition. The police report that about 5:30 p.m., Leslie and the others were at a bar located in the community of Blackwood in Germantown when a white Toyota drove up. 3 men reportedly exited the vehicle and opened fire on the patrons at the bar, resulting in 5 people being shot. The gunmen escaped in an awaiting motor car. The police were informed, and upon their arrival, the injured men were taken to the hospital where Leslie was pronounced dead and the others admitted. Two hotel workers were mowed down in Belmont in Bluefields, Westmoreland, and are said to be admitted in serious condition at the SlapWEH Public General Hospital. The driver of the Toyota Axia motor car, who identified herself as Jodian, said she briefly fell asleep at the wheel. "I fell asleep, and when I opened my eyes, I saw a car coming and I swerved. I didn't know that they were there," she said as she climbed into the back of the police vehicle. Unconfirmed reports are that the hotel workers were walking home in the direction of the White House when they were struck by the car that was traveling from the opposite direction heading to SlapWEH. "Me hear somebody under the car a bawl out, 'Help, help.' We assist them, we lift up the car and get out the first one, a male. And then him tell us say Jay the female under the car and we lift it up and get her out." A good Samaritan who did not wish to be named told our news team. The man said that after lifting up the car, the utility pole caught fire and he ran in fear of his life. "The community is left without electricity," he said. After the pole broken into half, the wires tore down. He said an ambulance later arrived on the scene and transported the 2 injured persons to the hospital. A manager at the hotel reportedly rushed to the hospital on airing the news. The 2 injured persons are said to be employees of the Bluefields Bay Villas in Bluefields, Westmoreland. The St. James police are theorizing that a domestic dispute between 2 partners resulted in the deaths in Paradise Heights in the parish on Friday night. The deceased has been identified as 42-year-old L0ver and 28-year-old Georgiana Reed, a waitress of Paradise Heights, St. James. According to the Corporate Communications Unit of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, based on investigations, detectives believe that Russell killed his girlfriend and took his own life at their home on Friday night. Reports are that about 7:30 p.m., residents heard a woman crying for help in the community. The police were alerted, and upon their arrival, he was seen lying on the veranda with stab wounds to his upper body. The woman was found inside the house lying beside a bed. They were both taken to the hospital where they were pronounced. 2 men were shot during an event in Clarendon, leaving 1 of them dead. The deceased has been identified as David Dyer, otherwise called Christ, a welder of Belmont District in the parish. The brothers were at an event in the community. When 2 men armed with handguns opened fire, hitting Dyer in the head and upper body. His brother was shot in both legs and his right hand. They were both taken to the hospital where Dyer was pronounced dead and his brother admitted in stable condition. It is believed that Dyer was the intended target of the attack. He was before the Maypen court for 3 counts of shooting with intent. On Elmer finish this. You live by the gun, you die by the... Alright. People, this man was in court for 3 counts of shooting with intent. It is not clear whether or not him do it off him own or somebody assigned him to the job or maybe him involved in some gang. We're not sure. But either way, he was before the court for 3 counts of shooting with intent. Whomever he went after those 3 times, see him. That's why I'm there before the court. And not just that, them never lose them 3 points any at all. So that means that them see him, them know who him be, them probably can pint him out. Plus, them not get no justice yet. So sit down and think about it and tell me exactly what you feel happen. I say go, you live by it, you have to dead by it. Either the police them catch you, or your rivals them catch you, even your own. might catch you. So you have to know what you're doing and take up them thing, yeah. Your brother lucky him never drop right out behind you. Him lucky say just in him foot and him get it, him can quickly recover. But me tell you something, you see if you not involved in what your brother involved in, it best you start a run for your 3 points from now. Because if you go right back there, they will be coming for you because the money look like so them serious. Them combo your brother very, very well. And if you can help yourself by giving the police information on what your brother was involved in, that if you know, come and I say you must know, you know. Some of them hide it very, very, very good. So once you know and you can help yourself, just give up the information. So at least the police them can try to help you. What them are gonna try no must help you, you know, because as I say, these men really and truly look like say them combo your brother very well. So sir, once you know an old hoodlum, try to help yourself. But if you are one, why you're still in a problem. We're moving right along. A bus carrying several students and other passengers crashed and overturned in Stony Hill, St. Andrew on Monday. Reports are that passengers received cuts and bruises and were left traumatized following the incident. There were no reports of any life-threatening injuries. Reports are that the bus was being driven along Long Lane near the Old Stony Hill intersection when the operator lost control of the vehicle, which ran onto a banking and overturned. Students and other passengers who were traveling in the vehicle were forced to climb through one of the windows to exit the bus. A man was shot dead during an attack in Woodstock Heights, Portland on Sunday. He has been identified as 43-year-old Craig Sr. The incident happened sometime before 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The police have since taken the alleged attacker in custody. 25-year-old Romario Parker of Cheesefield District, Linstead in St. Catherine, was charged with housebreaking and larceny following an incident that took place in his community on Sunday, October 2nd. Reports from the police are that about 7 p.m., a resident contacted the lawmen and reported that a house in the community was broken into. The police responded and upon investigation saw that the house was ransacked. Further checks were made and Parker was found hiding under the bed. He was escorted to the police station where he was officially charged on Thursday, October 6. The Manchester police arrested and charged 25-year-old Chevroy Dunwell, a farmer of Bobson District in the parish, with wounding with intent following an incident in his community on Thursday, October 6. Reports are that about 11 a.m., the victim was at a shop talking to a friend when Dunwell went inside and used a box cutter knife to inflict wounds to the victim's chest. She was taken to the hospital where she was treated and released. Dunwell was later arrested and charged for the offense. His court date is being finalized.